Hey guys, it's BiggestAGFanEVer here, back again, and today I'm going to be showing you guys an old American Girl catalog. A couple of months ago, I did a video very similar to this where I took a look at an American Girl catalog from 2006. So if you're interested in watching that video, I will leave it linked for you guys in the iCard. But today we're going to be taking a look at this retired catalog from fall 2001. So first off, here is the front page. So it just says fall 2001 and it has a big picture of Kit on the front cover. Apparently, there were 3 new stories for her that came out. I obviously don't remember this catalog because when this catalog came out, I was only a couple of months old. So here is the first page and it just shows what is inside, and then it shows a message to parents and then various different photos of American Girl dolls, some of which you might recognize like Kit, Lindsay, and Samantha. And then there might be some things in here that you might not recognize, such as Angelina Ballerina and this thing right here, which we will see later on. The next page just tells a little bit about the historical dolls, which back then were called the American Girls Collection. At the time of this catalog being released, they had Josefina, Samantha, Addie, Molly, Kirsten, Felicity, and Kit, who was sort of new. And then the next page features a lot of items from Kit's collection. Something that you can see here is the price of a doll back then with the book. Nowadays, the dolls only come with paperback books, so for a comparison, Kit with her paperback book was $84. This was $3 cheaper than the doll in the 2006 catalog. You can also see that back then they sold a matching outfit for the girls, so you can dress exactly like Kit did. And it looks like the 3 new books that came out for Kit were the second half of her story. Then on this page, it shows some outfits that are featured in her new stories. Some of the outfits are from her school story, her Christmas story, and her birthday story. What's crazy is that these items are retired. And then they have an outfit for Kit's summer story and Kit's winter story as well. And they have Kit's original pajamas here. This was even before the Kit movie came out, so they don't have Kit's nightgown available yet. On the next page, we see Kirsten, and the price of the Kirsten doll is obviously the same. Something that's cool about the dolls from back then was that you can get the story collection, which was all the books from the dolls' stories combined into one big book. And this one big book cost around $30. And then here is her St. Lucia gown and wreath, which the gown was only $20 and the wreath was only $16, which is so crazy considering how much money those two go for online now. On the next page, we see some more of Kirsten's stuff. It seems like they had the items laid out for their school story, their Christmas story, their birthday story, and then the next page will probably have their summer and winter stories. What I personally really loved about the historical collections from back then was that they were very predictable with the items that you would get. All the historical characters have a table and chairs, a birthday outfit, a holiday outfit, a school outfit, a bed, pajamas, and stuff like that. Whereas nowadays, the Be Forever / historical collections are not consistent. Personally, I wish American Girl would bring back a little bit of that consistency. As you can see here, this is Kirsten's bed, and the dolls from back then also had big trunks. Kirsten's trunk was $155. This trunk was meant to hold all of the items in Kirsten's collection if you owned them all. I also liked that back then American Girl did bundle sets, so here we have Kirsten's Sweet Dreams collection, and it included a bunch of different items for a reduced cost. Up next we have Samantha, and we see a lot of the same things as we did with Kirsten and Kit, and since this was the fall catalog and it was pretty close to winter time, they already started to feature the holiday outfits for all of the dolls. And here are some of Samantha's items as well. You can see all the different items and the cost and what they included. And then here is some more items from Samantha's collection. Even though I was really young when this catalog came out, a lot of these items stuck around into the time when I already started collecting. So I remember Samantha's bed, Samantha's trunk, and I remember Samantha's kimono and slippers and her nightgown as well. There are a lot of items that I see throughout here that I also remember. So it seems like they didn't have enough room in the catalogs for Felicity, Josefina, Addie, and Molly. So they encouraged you to go onto the website to look at their collections. That's pretty unfortunate for us though, because the website nowadays looks totally different from the website from back then. But we can still see a couple of their items. Something else to note here is that this is before any of the best friends were released. So you see Molly does not have Emily, Felicity does not have Elizabeth, and Samantha did not have Nellie yet. Then on the next page, we get into Lindsay's collection, and Lindsay was the first girl of the year, although back then they called them American Girl of Today. So you see, for Lindsay, they had her whole world collection, which included the Lindsay doll, book, scooter, plus laptop and bag for only $135. That is a huge steal, especially nowadays that generally you can't get an American Girl doll plus the accessories for around that price. And of course, the Lindsay doll and book was also $84. Now we're getting into the Truly Me's, although back then they were called American Girl Today dolls, similarly to what Lindsay was called. So here they list some of the American Girl of Today dolls that they had at the time, and then they said that they have more dolls available online. This was the meet outfit for back then as well. And you see that they had a special offer here as well. And if you're wondering what number these dolls are, the number is in the name right there. So for example, this is just like you number 4. So her tag says GT4, which means Girl of Today 4. And now we get into some accessories for your Girl of Today doll. So here is the meet outfit in more detail. It is called the Urban Outfit for Dolls. And if you wanted, you can dress just like your doll as well. What's cool though is that if you had a doll and you wanted this meet outfit, you can buy it separately as well. And here you see Coconut, which was a part of the special offer on the page before. And then on this page, you get into some extras. Pages like this are no longer included in the American Girl catalog, since nowadays stuff like the Doll Hospital is handled all online. But personally, I thought that these were some of the most interesting pages, simply because they show items that you don't really see anywhere else. So for example, they had a girl-sized suitcase and backpack that also fit your doll in it. The next page is the order form, and like I said, they don't have this in the catalogs anymore because nowadays you only order online or over the phone. But back then you could fill out this form right here and mail it in this attached envelope to American Girl. Pretty neat if you think about it. It definitely shows how different times were back then. And then since it is fall, they show some Halloween costumes here. And these costumes are super detailed and are actually costumes that you would see children wearing. American Girl doesn't really come out with Halloween costumes anymore like they used to. So they have a medieval princess, a 60s hippie, and a 50s sock hopper. This one reminds me of Mary Ellen's outfit. Then if you wanted, you could also match your doll and get the girl-sized outfit so that way you and your doll can go trick-or-treating together. In my opinion, these outfits were pretty expensive, at $48 per outfit and $68 if you get the girl-sized outfit and the doll-sized outfit. And then on this page, we see one of the original mix and match collections from American Girl. Although back then they called it the ABCD set, I guess. And here you see all the different items that came in this set. This one right here looks pretty similar to Marisol's hat, doesn't it? And then next on this page, we see some more outfits from back then. We have some school outfits and some sports outfits. Outfits like these have become super popular on AGIG as having 90s or early 2000s aesthetics. Personally, looking at this, I think that this school set is really cool. I wish that American Girl made school sets like this nowadays. I think that it looks really high quality and really realistic as well. On this page, we have some more sports outfits, and I really love the little doll-sized trophy here as well. And then on this page, we have some camping stuff, and look at how cute this little chair is. On the next page, we get into some of the Christmas stuff. So we had the holiday outfits for that year, and this one was apparently a limited edition outfit that cost $26, and the accessory set was $22. This is much cheaper than the limited edition outfits that American Girl releases today that are around $100. And then they showed the limited edition outfit for the girls as well. And then here they have the sugar plum coat for dolls. that was $26 as well. And you can also dress like your doll here too. I really love how the outfit that you are getting is the exact same version as the outfit that your doll is wearing as well. I prefer this over the inspired by outfits that American Girl has done in the past. And now we're getting into some items that you guys probably have not heard of as much. Apparently, American Girl used to just sell clothes for girls that were not connected to dolls at all. Here they also have a rolled duffel bag for $74. And now this page is something that you probably have never heard of unless you were a collector from back then. Apparently, American Girl sold technology too. They sold a sports watch, a portable CD case, a Chicka boom box, a Data Girl, a Bubble Watch, an American Girl Fusion by VTech, and a Data Girl 2. Apparently, these were supposed to be organizers for you, and this was supposed to be a digital camera and an organizer. So obviously American Girl doesn't do stuff like this anymore because everybody has smartphones. But stuff like this is really interesting to see because it's stuff that you wouldn't really think of American Girl doing. So you see that the Data Girl was $28, the Data Girl 2 was $68, and the American Girl Fusion by VTech is $125. Back before Biddy Twins or Welly Wishers, American Girl apparently sold Angelina ballerina dolls. So here were the dolls, and they had stories as well. Apparently they also had sets and costumes too. All of this is stuff that I never personally knew about, but it's really cool to look at actually. And then we get into the Biddy Babies. So here we see some adorable Halloween and fall outfits for the Biddy Babies. And then we see some regular Biddy Baby outfits. And then here we have some of the holiday outfits for the Biddy Babies. And then here is some Biddy Baby furniture, most of which is stuff that I remember my friends having when I was younger. And then finally on this last page, they show a stroller and some other items for the Biddy Babies. And then here is the back page. For the privacy sake of the person who I bought this from, I decided to cover up their address, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw the back cover. So that was a look through the fall 2001 catalog from American Girl. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon so that you will be notified every single time that I upload. And I have a couple more catalogs like this, so if you guys found this video interesting, be sure to let me know down in the comments below if you want to see another video like this. Also let me know what shocked you the most about this catalog. And finally, be sure to head on over to my Instagram. It is _BiggestAGFanEVer_ to see some behind the scenes of my channel as well as some cute photos of my dolls. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye!